Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Embody Your True Essence with me, Ikue. It's Monday. It's step 26 day. Today is a Capricorn type of energy. It's a decision-making day, commitment day. So I have 26. I'm a 26 Libra. So 26 makes me think like, okay, it's time to not necessarily take actions, but it's time to commit. It's time to move forward with plans. So how you guys feeling today? I was just watching Gary on live. It's always nice to see him on live. Hello Lee, good morning everyone. It's Monday. He was talking about water today, how important water is. Of course we know, but I think we don't realize how much chemicals there is in the air, and air is water too, right? So we're like observing all kinds of things, and that making us really tight. And I feel in my body that those chemicals are so basically, tied to our emotions, and when we don't let emotions vibrate out, that's when that chemicals in the air, chemicals in the water, and that our emotions that we don't let go kind of just create a harmony, a toxic harmony within, and then stays in our body, and that tightens up our fascia. So that's how I feel like. That's my personal opinion. But and then I realized that emotions, there's no good or bad. But as I'm going through this transformation, like, how is your full moon, guys, by the way? So many, I think it's like okay, let's see if I can pronounce it. Catastrophic, like, feelings that came up for me was huge. And I don't think it's just because of what I'm going through right now, but basically like, it's like all the traumatic events from past lives, a comic event from past lives, feelings came up to get resolved, I feel like. So as I'm going through this transformation, I was thinking, as I was releasing this negative emotion, there was a point in time, I did share this Instagram live. I felt like those negative emotions, not necessarily this is bad, anger is bad, sadness is bad, because there's no good or bad to emotions. But when you hold on to those emotions in your body, that's when it gets stagnant, that's when it gets heavy. So, and I felt like those emotions that I held in my body were strongly tied to my unworthiness. And I've been working on my core belief about, who I am, who I think I am. And there was part of me that I accepted that I'm worthy. And because I don't feel worthy and I don't feel loved, I don't feel accepted, that's why I became overachiever, basically. And today is a 26 Scorpio day. So maybe that this is a perfect conversation to talk about, because 26 is about Capricorn energy, decision making, commitment, dedication, and leadership. Those are the Capricorn trait. And very exciting. Tomorrow, Pluto is moving to Aquarius, and for the last 18 years since 2008. Especially the cardinal signs like Aries, Libra, Cancer, and what else? I forgot. We're forced to, put in a loop where we try so hard, but things didn't work. And like Pluto in Capricorn right now is just doing this last supper, And I'm a Libra. I have Capricorn too. Oh yeah, so Leo, Cancer. So not Leo. Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn are celebrating our Last Supper. And tomorrow is a big day for us because we are finally moving into this Pluto in Aquarius. Things things are going to be a little bit more flowy for us. So I'm very excited. It's been a really hard few months for me, but I've been talking to many people, and I felt like that, even Serious Joy have been talking about the relationship issues. It's not just only me that is going through this. So we're all navigating, as the earth is shifting, we are changing, and some people are changing at the different time, and that's what it is, right? So some people are not ready for that type of growth that I have. And so there's no judgment here. I think it's as much as we want to judge and judge ourselves, and just like questioning the universe, and that's me. But I think we're all learning that, okay, things are happening for a good reason, and all we have to do is sometimes stop, pause, and pray. So that's the energy of the day. But we're starting this today with water talk, how water is important, mineralization, and and then just holding, have some faith and move forward with courage. And today is commitment day, so let's just start reading. Thank you guys for being here. This live is going to be recorded. It will be posted on my Instagram and also YouTube. So it's going to be an empowering day. Step 26 is the highest degree of control in a given cycle. It's the moment you commit to direction and turn your back on the other options. It's the step where you focus on the goal and affirm in your heart that's what's best for you. And because this is I Protect Scorpio season, the focus you take may be razor sharp, absolute, and final. Yeah, it's like cutthroat. So Scorpio season, we're almost over. Oh my goodness. But we've been working on our boundaries. And today is decision making day. So it's a step where you focus on the goal and affirm in your heart what's best for you. And the focus you take may be razor sharp, absolute, and final. Now, although you're committing to a specific target, what's actually changing are your emotional boundaries. The formula of step 26 gives us a measurement in which to target. Whatever you choose going forward, you must feel no hesitation or warnings, and your heart must open naturally to the direction. So 2 represent I feel, and 6 is a Libra energy. But whatever you feel, without hesitation, your heart must open naturally to the direction. And that's my energy, because I'm a 26 Libra, and people know me as a very committed person, dedicated. That's the energy, and that's the Capricorn energy that I'm talking about, the 26 and net 8. And that's who I am. One of the primary reasons your heart would fail to open would be due to poor boundaries and or protection. In the same token, if you feel a hesitation or unsafe, it may also be due to inappropriate boundaries. So boundaries, things that has been an issue, right? That has been a hot topic. So as you meditate on what feels right, realize it's not the target itself that's important, but rather the boundaries and protection of the target that's going inwards rather than try to fix outside, right? What do you want, right? Anything you commit to calls for a boundary plan to go along with it. This is a primary lesson of I Protect Scorpio. Yeah, anything you commit to, call for a boundary plan to go along with it. So, let's say like I choose this career. What do I feel safe about this topic, or what do I feel unsafe about this topic? We need to be very clear about this. I think that has been my honestly my journey for the last few years. Like, okay, I love this thing, I love this career that is so new, I love this person, but there's something about this that I don't agree with. Right, here comes the boundary. Am I too narrow-minded to accept this, or am I too, am I letting people step all over the place in my boundaries, right? So that's something that we only know if we go through that. And maybe you might as well try this. It's like, okay, maybe I'm gonna be more open-minded and then try things that they were doing, but it's not necessary in my, in my history. But I try it, and this felt awful to me. I'm not gonna do this again. And I think we all have power to choose that. Like, we can't forget the fact that we create our own matrix, and matrix shows us what it is, but what it is not fixed at all, right? It's always fluid, and we get to choose. Okay, I like this trait, I don't like this trait, and now can I make a change? And those changes should be based on what your heart believes, what your heart is capable. Things, like, it's all about, okay, I am worthy of receiving this. I am powerful because it's my birthright to feel loved and be loved and lovable, whatever I'm going through. And I am worthy. The biggest thing that I learned for the last few months is what it's like for me to feel worthy. People try to fix their life, fix their body, and fix their career, but do you even feel worthy from the bottom of your heart? Like, the core, every cell agrees with you that you are worthy of receiving this. Receiving, like, do you feel worthy of receiving this perfect health? Or do you feel worthy of receiving this perfect relationship that you imagine and visualize? I think we're living different timeline. Like, there are multiple timelines, and there are many versions of ourselves. Also, there are many versions of our situation, and our perception decide which timeline, which angles we determines. I like to live on this timeline. And if you don't like the version of what you're seeing or relationship, then I think we'll get to flip the narrative, and that all happens within us. You tell the universe, it's literally, you can pray, I am worthy of receiving the best version of this, and you demand it, right? Because it's like, I deserve this because it's my birthright coming to this earth to do whatever I want. All the abundance, all that, love, whatever I want to do is guaranteed, but can you actually believe that, right? Can your heart agree with that sentence and that statement? So there's a lot to unwind, because maybe somehow we accepted that in our childhood. Oh, okay, I don't have any choice. Like, I realized, I share this with my mom. When I was little, I was born and raised in Japan. Both of my parents worked full-time, and they were busy. So when I was in a kindergarten, they would pick me up very, very late. And normally I was always, most of the time, I would be like the last 3 people who would get picked up from the kindergarten, and which is not a good feeling, right? Like, it's like, okay, I'm the last choice type of thing. But I did understand how busy my parents were, and a lot of times my aunts, I had a couple of aunts, but they did, pick me up and all of that stuff, and I somehow felt, very lonely and miserable, and somehow I accepted that I need to work hard to gain some love from my parents. Here comes the overachiever, and having this Capricorn energy in me, 26 Libra, I have spent my entire life try not to fail, try not to, make mistakes, so that people continue to love me, continue to praise me or whatever. But here I am changing, because it's like, okay, this is so exhausting to keep trying, and I don't want to do that anymore, first of all. But also, it's like, can I shift the mindset that regardless of what I do, maybe mistakes I make time to time, I'm still lovable. I don't need to try so hard. You know, my favorite phrase now is like, get paid to exist. Some people fully accepted the idea that they don't even work hard and they were always, you know, they have money. And I think it's possible. Paradigm shift, right? We all create our matrix, and we were programmed to fear, and we felt the need to keep working to sustain ourselves. But and then it's like one day realize that, okay, this is not why we are here for. We're gonna make change. And so Scorpio season is a powerful time. It's literally a new year, and thinking about that. And it's not late, you know, we just had 11/11 portal, and we're going into, you know, tomorrow is another big day. Pluto is moving from Capricorn to Aquarius. Like every day, I mean, we're all going through it and we're trying our best, but at the same time, we are letting go of what doesn't belong to us, and just be clear than ever about who we are, what we are, and what we like, and what we are going to attract. And you just have to be magnetic, right? To attract, you just become a magnet. Magnet of what? Magnet of love, magnet of, you know, all the good things, maybe not the toxicity. So yeah, and trust the process. It always sounds cliche when I say that, but just taking one day at a time. Yes, and be courageous, and most importantly, be kind to yourself. Now, when you feel your heart can open up to something without hesitation or fear, then you are ready to net a decide and commit to a direction or intention. The heart must be felt when making a choice. If your heart is not expressing joy, excitement, or love for the proposal, you could be making a mistake. No choice should be made out of fear, worry, or avoid bad feelings. The choice must be made with a full heart to know you're making the right choice. Yeah, that's a hard one too, right? That we all have fear, but Instagram keep reminding me that what's meant for you, we will never miss. What's meant for you, you will never miss what's meant for you. That's a good one. But it's like I'm still have to remind myself, right? This is the truth. This is the truth. But yeah, in each of your stories today, use your heart and feelings to weigh out the best option going forward. Today, your heart is making your final decision for your material, financial, and goals for abundance. The correct decision will feel solid with no hesitation inside. It's come time to select. It has come time to select your long-term plans for emotional security, home, or family. This must be something your heart believes in without doubt. Today's goal is to feel through options for the future. Choose what your heart can open up to and love the most, as usual, right? Part of the package that comes with I Protect Scorpio is the use of time and space. Think about the time you will need and space required in order to commit. Interesting. Think about all forms of protection involved, ranging from harm to your body all the way up to legal protections. Feel into all the nuances before making the final call. Wait to take actions until tomorrow, because tomorrow is a decision and today is making decisions. Doesn't necessarily means that you take action on it. So be excellent. My decisions are an act of self-love. Yeah. So space and time. Here's the thing, time and space are all delusional, but sometimes we like to rush and ego wants the answers right away. But I think I'm slowly adapting to the idea that I'm not missing anything, even when I take some time, right? Time and space, like we can't get away from time and space as long as we are on Earth. the concept exists, but also time and space don't exist. Here's a paradigm. But at the same time, some things, if you rush something, you know, because you want it so much, if you rush something that is not ready, it's just gonna fail because it's not ready. And maybe even though the things that you really want come, but because it hasn't come to fruition, it might fail again, right? So it's just know that things do need take time and space to become something. And that's something that I learned, because I wanted to always make stuff happen right away, but knowing that I need to give some time for myself and space to grow and space to not to think about things. I don't need to figure everything out all at once. And those things are, I think, is where time is a concept, but also time is also speeding up. And but I think it's possible to speed up the time, also slow down the time. Also, I think it's possible to change the past by changing the present. And we can also do that because everything is perceptions and everything is doesn't exist. So I think what I'm trying to say, the theme for today is 26. What are you committing to, right? And considering that Scorpio energy mixed with that Capricorn decision-making energy, whatever you decide today is going to affect the entire year. What are you going to live by, right? Are you going to be kind to yourself more, and that's number one priority? Or are you going to love yourself and love yourself more, right? Even though you are going through a hard time. And do you feel worthy of receiving this perfect body? Or are you worthy of receiving this perfect career opportunity? Are we allowing ourselves to, come to us? Those things come to us, right? And then if you started to go into this rabbit hole, and it's like, okay, this is so tiring. I've been trying to attract this thing and it has not come. And that's when you are really thinking with our monkey mind, right? So it's like, if you're not coming, it's like, okay, I'm just gonna wait and I'm gonna focus on something else. And trust the process. But also, I think at the end of it, if you see everything in the long run, everything is meant to work out in the perfect timing. And it's time for us to really have some faith in our inner guidance. And always, I started to do this. I asked for guidance, literally, just like, universe, God, angels, please help me. I can't do this by myself anymore. And that's when I am allowing myself to receive guidance and receive help. Right? Sometimes ego thinks that, oh, I'm all by myself. I need to make stuff up and all of that. But let's just really, start trusting the process a little bit. Yeah. So otherwise, how you feeling? Did you guys have a good weekend? In my in-person fashion maneuver class, I brought Amani from Survival Moss, and we had this, like, she makes freeze-dried IRC moss, and she can ship it to all over the world, which is amazing because you can buy your sea moss and make your gel. And the reason why we recommend Irish sea moss, because it has 92 minerals out of 102 found in the body. It's just a great way to get your minerals. At the same time, Amani makes this freeze-dried sea moss so that it lasts forever, So I think shell time is literally like 10 years or something like that. So it's super powerful, and I love her product. So everybody seems to appreciate it yesterday. So that really made my day. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's literally what we are going through is a mixture of light and darkness, and always we can see that bright side of things, so keep moving forward. Okay, I hope you guys feel better. I feel a lot of tension around the head, so I'd like to move a little. So if you guys want to join me, rub your hands and to prepare, and let's clap your hands. So just come to think of it, I'm 26 Libra, so it has been 1 month since my birthday. That's wild. Yeah. Each zodiac sign have 30 days, right? And the Western calendar, like our modern calendar, does not match the energy of the universe. Like it was rigged somehow. So it's good to kind of follow that step number. Astrology, the more you know about astrology, you can better navigate your life. I noticed that's one thing. And also every time I work with people, hands-on private session, I read their astro chart so I can help them understand why they're possibly going through what they're going through. And yeah, it's like, you know, there are ways to release it. So take your right hand and place on your temple, fingers pointing backwards, and left hand, fingers pointing forward. Let's take a deep breath from your mouth. Expand, and out from the mouth, let's squeeze your head really tight. Once you're ready, twist the skin right side forward and left side backwards. Drop your shoulders. And you don't have to tense up, except you are squishing your head really tight, and you're not gonna hurt yourself by doing that. So let's just start moving. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. That's so much better. Okay, let's grab that top of your ear, and you could twist it forward. By the way, I have an Instagram live at 4 p.m. today. If you guys want to join, it's going to be on Human Garage and also on my IKUEDANCER account. We're gonna have 1 hour Fascia Universe class. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. To your nose. 2, 3. My neck got released. Let's go into sinus release. Take your right hand, go to the left side of your nose, and gently pin. And then take your left hand and stretch this skin. So point A, point B, separate them apart. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. That felt really good. By the way, I'm having this my first Zoom Fascia Maneuvers class this Saturday at 1 p.m. and also 4 p.m. EST. So you can sign up. It's $20 USD, and this class is special because prior to booking, when you guys are joining, I'm going to collect your questions, and I'll be answering it. And so I wanted to make it more intimate, and people feel free to sign up, and we're gonna have fun. Take your left hand and go into the right side of your nose, and stretch the skin. Let's move around. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. I felt better. Okay, take your right hand and take your left hand. Separate these 2 points And you can torque a little bit. You can go this way, and pull it down, pull it apart. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. To your nose. 2, 3. That's so much better. Let's go into jaw. Let's go into TMJ. Give yourself a little massage. You can look down, drop your shoulders, draw attention. I woke up feeling a little tight. Just know that as you know, water is so important and chemicals everywhere. Maybe those definitely those things are tighten us up, right? But every time our body gets tightened up and we gotta do fascia maneuvers, we gotta move our body. Yes, it's like ongoing thing. Okay, let's pressure in, twist the skin right side forward, left side backwards. Move around, breathing. 2, 3. To your nose. 2, 3. I feel much better, but I still very heavy. I will definitely do some maneuvers after this to feel good. So I picked this card today, this card from Brittany Carmichael Shine, and the card that I picked for everyone, I tapped 26 times. Journal it out, write how you feel. So today is a decision making day, and write it down is a powerful way to do this. So get out of your head and into your heart so you can journal it out. Oftentimes, we have a bazillion thoughts running through our mind, racing 1,000,000 miles an hour. It can be a little overwhelming. The best way to sort through your thoughts is to get them out of your head and onto your paper. Write down how we feel, allow us to take a deeper look at our life from a higher perspective. When we take the time to get intimate with our inner world, we create space to clear out thoughts, focus on our goals, and cultivate clarity about what our thoughts and feelings represent. If you pull this card, it's time to clear out the clutter of your mind and ease your emotions by acknowledging them on paper. Remember, emotions are energy in motion. Our feelings are the first indicator of what's going on in our inner world. Journaling has loads of evidence that shows its effectiveness on reducing stress, boosting overall mood, enhancing your sense of well-being, and has shown to reduce depression and mental health issues. I commit to clear some space, tune into my soul, and journal it out. Yeah. One thing that I've been doing is spend a lot of time stretching, talking to my body, and going to this tight tension area. And it's like, okay, let's move together, move together. Yeah. And it takes a lot of patience and understanding. And it seems like, okay, it's not working. It's loosened up and gets tightened up right away. But I think this is part of the journey. I'm going to type. So I have a Zoom class happening on Saturday, November 23rd, and I limited the number 30. So I would love to see you guys 1 p.m. PS. No, was it 1 p.m. PST? I'm just questioning myself. I gotta check. I thought it was Pacific time 1. Okay, let me see. Sorry, guys. Google Calendar. Okay, so this is a special class that I'm doing for the first time. And, online group class. And that's going to be 1 o'clock, so 1 to 2:30. And I would love to see you guys. It's going to be a special one. Of course, that class will be recorded, but I just want to start doing this. This is I wouldn't say introductory, because I'm gonna definitely add my own flavor, and my flavor is, as you guys know from my Instagram live, I added I add a lot of movement practice. I'm a dancer, so I add a lot of variation that helps you remove your stress, and it's super informative, and we're gonna move together. So I'd love to see you guys. I'm gonna start advertising like crazy this week, because this is the Sunday coming up. So I'm very excited. I am going to, I've been healing myself, and I've been taking some time to take care of my emotions, but I feel like slowly coming to a point where, okay, I process this shadow enough, and then my emotion might come up, but it's time for me to start creating. And today is a decision day. Whatever you commit, it's gonna linger for the next year. So it's scary to do something different and something new, but we can't forget that power of starting today. Yes, happy Monday. Yes, Laurie. Yes, so proud of you, sending a hug. I feel that way too. Oh, thank you guys. You're so wonderful. Yes, yeah, it's Monday and it's a decision day. And sometimes when you start something, you don't have to get it right away in the right way. Right, and people only sees you when you are successful, but then to get to that point, there were so many tears. There were so many, ups and downs, and people don't see that. And people are maybe not meant to see that, right? You're the only one that is meant to see that struggle. But at the end of it, I am slowly coming to going away from achieving something. I just want to live. And I get paid to exist and just have fun and keep doing what I only love to do. You know what I mean? It's we get to tune in. Maybe you see something that you don't like, you get to tune, like a radio, right? And then so that we can tune in and tap in, so that we only do things that are good for us. Yes. So happy to be here with you. Oh, hi Bambi. Thank you guys. Nani Nyans, love your energy. Oh, I really appreciate that. I tell myself that I show up anyways. I don't feel my best right now, but I think there's always a power in just keep showing up for yourself. Right? Keep doing what you want to do and trust. And today it's a 26th day. Whatever you feel, it needs to align with your heart, and you find a balance. What you're feeling want, and you balance it out, and you make it happen. I guess that's the energy. But having the 26 in my sun sign, people that it's getting clear, more clear about who I am. If you have 26 in your chart, it's basically you're committed all the way. If you like something and it shows, and you're gonna commit, you're just not gonna quit. Whatever happens, you're just gonna quit. Right? So that's something that is stuck in my gene, I guess, in my DNA, and that's got me where I am, because I'm with Human Garage, and people don't see that, but there has been a lot of people have their own journey and come and go, and that's their journey, and it's okay. But for me, I just I'm doing this. There was no question about it, right? So, and then you get to create your own version of fascia maneuvers, and that's something that I will definitely share this Saturday. So I'm gonna start posting about this. I will do that maybe every day, and I will have to have a lot of people. I have no 26. That explained a lot. That's okay if you don't have 26. That's okay too. Sensei Christopher were saying on Serious Joy, they were looking for someone to fill this position. I forgot what kind of position, but they were saying that we will love, we are open to options, but we will love someone who has a little bit of Capricorn energy, which is represent 26. So net 8, so 8 or 17 or 26, or somewhere in the Virgo energy. Virgo would be 11 type of energy. So So I guess those signs are like the sign of commitment, right? But at the same time, what do you commit to? It matters. So you committed to unstableness, and that's another commitment too, right? So yeah, but I also commit to believing yourself, you know, and that's okay. Happy camper, Michelle. I have known it's 8. You have your own strength. I haven't really looked at your chart, but you have your own strength. And we all have our own strength. We're all discovering who we are. Yeah. So yeah, let's start this week very strong, and tomorrow is a very powerful day. Let's celebrate, especially for Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. We have had enough. And yes, let's celebrate all the planets that are helping us and to transform. And basically I think all the planets are like poking us, and so that we can release what no longer we can take to the new earth, basically. And we can see ourselves in a third person perspective. It's like, okay, I held on to that, I don't need this anymore, and okay, this doesn't belong to me anymore. Oh, I get to choose this, I have power to choose this. And so we're just becoming more who we are. That's the truth. So in order to do so, we have to go through some tough process and transition, and this is part of it. This is the work. And but sometimes the only way to do that is to get through that is to be kind and move forward with courage and trust that we are worthy of receiving all of that we desire. So let's work on that core belief as well. Yeah, thank you everyone. Ra, hi Ra. My camera, oh my goodness, my camera is gone. Anyways, hi Andrew. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. I don't know how to put that back on. But anyways, I think we can go. Thank you guys for being here, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye. That's funny.